Hey everyone, welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoo. My name is Nissa and today we're gonna take a look at Gaur by Leaf and Monsoon. And a Gaur is this bovine. I don't know what to say. It's a little thicker than a corpore and a little smaller than some of the beef cows races we have in farming. Um, it's a bovine. So I do believe the picture I have here below is a female. The males a little bigger, have this heavy front to them, have this heavy everything to them. I'm not. I think maybe the horns is a little more outwards. I'm not sure because some of the pictures I found was a little indecisive on that. And as you can see here in the picture, the babies are so small. They almost looks like deer. So yeah, let's just jump into it. Here we have a female, and I just want to show you we have a little bit different colorations going on. I think this is a no, that's a female. Sorry, this is a male. So here you can see the horns is a little bit different. This isn't the. I think this is a uncommon colorations. I also have a darker coloration for it. Let's jump into Supedia here. They are vulnerable, and there is 7 million of them out in the wild. Quite a big number, depending on how big range they have, of course. They live in Asia, India, Nepal, Vietnam, Cambodia, and Indonesia. In tropical grassland and timbered biomes, and one of them need 200 square meters of land, nothing else, but as you just saw, they do swim. They live from -5 to 40 degrees Celsius, so they should be somehow easy to please. Again, keep in mind that a lot of biomes goes up to 42 degrees. Grade 4 fin, 6.6 feet, that's 2 meters, that's quite high for a bovine. Not because the bovine isn't big, but it's because they aren't that jumpy, to be honest. Group size up to 30, but it's only one male. You can, however, have bachelor groups up to 10 males, bachelor rig up to 30 females, and a group of at least 3. Again, all bovines are highly social animals, so that makes sense. Social hierarchy is constantly in flux based on small fights. That fits in again wonderfully. Again, the male would be the only male, but the females will also have a hierarchy. Hierarchy. Probably didn't pronounce that right anyway. They are polyamorous, confident around humans, and guess should not injure their habitat. Grow to about 6 feet tall. That's 1.90 meters ish. Keep in mind this is both males and females, but you can see a thickness to the males. They also apparently weigh the same. That's being 3,000 pounds. That's 150 kilos or 1.5 ton. So they are heavy duty bovines. Let's see there. Just to compare, the Holstein cow we have in the game probably weigh around 600 kilos, being 1,200 pounds. Reach sexual maturity at age 3 and can reproduce until they turn 20. Will only have a single offspring every second year, be pregnant for 10 months, that's basic bovine, and easy to get to reproduce in captivity. They have a lot of interspecies enrichments, and I also assume they are based on the whitewater buffalo, Asian small-clawed otter, Indian peafowl, Indian rhinoceros, and Malayan tapir, and whitewater buffalo. I didn't have I didn't have time. I forgot to put up the enrichment, so we gotta take them here. We have the two large ball, the grab ball, the skittle. Both of them. Rubbing pillar, both rubbing trees. That's actually surprising because I feel like a animal this big would actually hurt the trees, but I'm not sure. Mud bath and herbs and marker. Grassing bowl feeder, the large sparrow feeder, scarecrow feeder, hanging grasser feeder. Again, the two in the bottom, I assume they would destroy. But let's get some up here. Let's get a female and a male. We're gonna put the female here on the left. Yeah, I think that's the left for you. It's because my webcam, it's flipped, so when I go this way on the computer it goes that way, but I think the computer picture is the same, so the female over here should be the left, I hope. Okay, I'm just moving them a little further away from each other, if that's okay with you guys. So we're just gonna do like this. Ta-da! And here you can see, I don't understand, the size is the same because the female is clearly a muscle. Yeah, she have a lot of muscles. There's a lot of good beef on her. But the male here, you can see the lines of the muscles more clearly. He have this whole thing down here going on that she doesn't have. I also think he have a bigger head. He have the bunk up here is bigger than hers, the horns is bigger than her, and his butt is bigger than her. So therefore I just feel like she shouldn't weigh the same. But maybe I'm wrong. I can't tell you that. It's just the way I look at it. But yeah, as I said, this isn't the base color. This color is called... This color doesn't have a name. Okay. But we have one over here. You can see this is more basic Gaur color. I didn't find any pictures of that, but keep in mind the pictures I look at is like 10 pictures on Google. So clearly bigger everything. I do feel like the face itself is very much... No, it's not the same. Her is more like horsey, like more pulled out snout area, compared to his is more like pulled downwards. But let's get into it. I do like the texture of the horn. Horn textures are something I feel like some mothers may forget. So I like that it's really there and it's clear and you can see it from afar also. Props for that. We have glitching going on. Keep in mind that might be my computer, so it may not happen on yours. We have the eyelashes going on. Nothing's forgotten here. I kind of assume that I'm gonna see something in a minute. We have the hair here looking good. I do feel like here you need to get close to see the textures of the hair, where from up here they are more difficult to see. But the texture of these heavy duty bovines most of the time, I haven't seen these in real life, but most heavy duty bovines have very rough hair texture, which I feel like this picture very well. And then the little tiny tail that just seems way too small for it. But it's made done very well. It seems like they went with the solution that is, we're gonna make it thick in the middle, firm, like making a firm base and then add hairs to that. Some mods we see where they just are putting everything hair strand up here throwing it down. I actually don't have a prefer. I don't prefer one over the other. This looks good. As long as it looks good, I don't have anything bad to say about it. We have the lighter legs on both males and females. The change here, it isn't perfect, but it is good. It's not like we have a straight line going on or anything like that. We have here all of the what's it called, folds, the wrinkles, all the wrinkles. Yeah, in here they didn't make the I don't say they have to make the entire thing, but make the hair. Most bovines have this pouch down there where it can come out, but on that snout it is kind of a angle, so it would go more like this, and then it have a little tuft of hair down there. You could make that without sexualizing the animal. But again, I think the things these mothers have chosen to focus on are very good. Again, here you can see the female seems to have more thick textured fur. This nose is very good. We have this line here that I don't appreciate. Here you can see it very clear. But besides that, she is a beauty. Again, glitching, keep in mind that might be my computer. They made a different texture here than the males, which again I appreciate. I would like to see the hair texture on the dark one here. Yeah. Here you can see it looks very more fur-like, more thick than it does on this one. Maybe it's the color just seeming a little bit off to me or something like that, but I feel like this quality doesn't appear. It does. I don't say that it doesn't don't are. But I see it doesn't appear the same quality than this. I feel like this is like more thickness. This seemed for me more like a crossbreed between a cow and a rhino, texture wise. The babies, I have something to say about, and I'm just gonna say the baby over here. Again, I don't look at the close-ups before I go over it with you, but this looks like a very cute little cow baby. It does. But if I do like this, it's not the same baby. It's not the same baby. It is possible that this picture was taken and then they had some deers in the same enclosure or something like that. Because this modded variation is what I would assume the Gaur baby to look like. It was only because of this picture that I thought that they would look more deer-like. So it is quite possible that it's the mother being right and not me. I just want to clarify that, because if I didn't mention it, I think feel like someone would think about it. So again, here you can see even inside of the ears, the hair texture is very well done. This snout here, nose, I don't feel like we still have that line here, but it's not as prominent as it is on was on the female. Here, very good. And yeah, overall, beautiful baby. I love when the mothers use a lot of time of the baby. I feel like the baby have this very 3% cartoonish, which is exactly what I want. Now, calves, if you go to a field, look at cows. Their calves are cartoonish a little bit to begin with, but I feel like this was adding just a tiny smidge. The snout, for instance, the ears have a particular way around them that get them that little cartoonish feel in the best way possible. Some would like that, some wouldn't like that, and that's a personal preference. Again, this specific, again, I worked out a farm with cows. This is what I looked at every day. So thank you so much for reminding me of that. Again, good thing. We have here red hair. You can actually see the back between the hairs. Nothing bad, nothing awful about it. It's just something I point out. I do feel like that we have two different colorations of females also. I think this is the dark one. But it's not the same difference than we see with the males here. It is also possible that you can get a female in that coloration. That's a male. Wait. Is it just me, or does these horns seem further apart than these ones? Or that may just be me. Anyway, back to the females here. This is a very neutral brown, where this is a more reddish brown. It's a very, very small difference, but I feel like it is there. I just wanted to mention that. But overall, yeah, beautiful mud. Again, the only rules about muds, should we end it on the baby? The only rules about which mud you should use are the ones you want to use. Again, there are some that will break your game. For instance, if they aren't updated at this point, you should only go with the mud updated for 1.11. But besides that, if you like a mud and I don't, then please go ahead and use them. If I really like a mud but you can't really see what you should use it for, then don't. The only one who decide what mud you should use are you, because it's your game, it's your world. There are some mods I avoid because I would for instance, I would like play Jurassic World Evolution if I wanted all of the dinosaurs, so I do not play with them. It doesn't mean that I won't at some point change my mind of it. It doesn't mean that no one else should use them. It's just like the story in Planet Zoo I'm going for currently don't go that way, and that's a personal preference. So yeah, I think that was a long way around to just say what I started with. If you want a mod, use it. If you don't want them, then don't use them. It looks so cute with... Sorry, they just really close when they eat. I like it. Anyway, guys, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you know the next time I upload a video. I really hope to see you again either in the comments below or in the next video. Bye, guys.